practically today we will do all these things because we would like for you to all talk about your experiences, your travels, and what did you learn about different cultures, shops, friends you made, enjoy and talk about, take notes, have fun, drink a lot of stuff, enjoy, take money programs. And the agenda shall begin.
The agenda shall begin. Hi. So, as Norbert said, I'm Cristina, and as you probably see, I'm working for Ducem Travel Network. This is a travel media company from the United States, located in Portland. My colleagues are pretty much all over the world, all over the United States, and currently I'm the only writer staying in Romania. All of them are in the States. Okay, so I've been traveling alone or with a friend or partner since I've been 19, so that would be about 12 years. That pretty much makes me an expert, at least in packing and in planning. Because I've been making so many mistakes on my own, even last year, that I don't exactly consider myself an expert. I do a lot of research, which I also expect absolutely everyone to do, especially those who are independent traveling. Over the years that I've been writing, that would be 7, I've learned a lot to do my research ahead of time and to book my tickets ahead of time. I have never traveled to a travel agency, never ever. I've worked in one, but I've never traveled to one. I've always done things independently. Well, let's put it this way. If I do something wrong, at least I can blame myself myself. That would be my reasoning behind that. And of course, there's stuff that I learned in years, but that's not this part of our time. All the time I've been a budget traveler. You wouldn't see me in anything, let's say, more than 3 stars. I've been once in a 3-star hotel, but I didn't exactly enjoy it. So you would see me in budget hotels, in hostels, in rented villas, in rented apartments, camping, anywhere else but in, luxury hotels. And this brings me to packing. As my husband there told me, I'm packing way too much. Well, that's one way of saying it. The idea is that for 2 weeks in Italy and Greece this March, each of us had a luggage of 8 kilograms. So that's 16 lakhs? That's not a lot. I mean, I don't think it's a lot. What do you do? What do you carry? Do you wear a backpack? Do you carry a carry-on? What do you pack? What should there be you cannot live without? Aside from the essentials, seriously, what would be your best tip for someone who's going anywhere, and what is your best tip for packing? What would you do to, squeeze in a lot of stuff, but yet don't carry your whole wardrobe?
In my opinion, the best idea is easy. Since even if you're going with the budget airplane or with the economy like Wizz Air or Blue Air or Ryan or so on, you usually get 1 carry-on and 1 luggage. Use the minimum.
Not even Ryan or Wizz Air, just 1 carry-on.
I was with Wizz Air and
You paid for the...
No, I was in Milan. Come on. It was this January.
Just 20 euros.
If you book online, if you book online it's 5 euros. If you pay in the airport it's 20.
Okay.
Online.
Online?
Yeah.
It's already 20? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ryanair, 35.
Oh my god. In March it was 5 euros for Wizz Air.
Okay, anyway, the best idea is, in my opinion, there are those strollers that are exactly the same size as the minimum, the maximum they give you. So get one of those. Usually they have an extra zipper so you can enlarge it and stuff in it, loading according to where you're going, time, and of course weather. Check there's some internet you can find it. And I usually pack on top because I usually leave the whole troller. I leave it in the hotel or hostel or where I'm staying. And in the backpack, I'm taking my minimum, as in guide, you know, ID and money and stuff, camera, and I always carry with me at least 2 small bottles of water, because that's helpful. So that's my idea.
Anyone else?
You can bring bottles of water in the backpack, in the helmet.
Yes.
Not-
No, after I land. Come on, after I
After you
land.
pass the security check with the
Oh, yeah,
purified
fine.
water, you have to
And
fill it up. And
yeah, you know, 1 bottle of water is, you know, helpful.
Any other tips? And I'm thinking more in the lines of how many trousers, how many t-shirts would you pack? Like, how would you maximize the things you carry, but yet minimize the weight? Because let's face it, most of us fly low cost, and that's 8 kilos, 10 kilos, and that's it. Otherwise, it's 20 euros, 30 euros, 35 euros.
We should ask you that. Okay, first of all, I don't recommend trollers. Usually they are 1 kilo, and I recommend the really long bags, the small bags.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, but the problem is like those are quite large and they don't fit in.
Very honest, trust me. I had to take off the darn wheels of a troller when I was in Italy, and that led me to flying EasyJet without any wheels. And in Athens, it was 22 degrees Celsius in March. And
Because they were stupid and you could have just
You couldn't.
tilt it and put it in and say, there you go.
You couldn't. Either way, they shipped it like you have to pay. Besides the point. When
They wanted to scam you.
it was harder.
A man before us
Yeah.
had a luggage and he put it that way, so he can put it and it was okay for the cage.
Yeah.
And the steward
Yeah.
was able to take it off the cage and no, not that way.
Should
Put
be that
it
it
straight.
has to be this way down,
And
not
after
that
that, the
way
man
down.
says, he's a politician, so what the fuck?
Yeah, that was, yeah,
So
I-
that's how we passed the
Yeah.
gate.
Well,
Otherwise,
I usually go like, he passed, I'm gonna pass. Don't you try anything else. There are cameras here.
you're
That's
fine.
it.
Well, I had to take those off, and we ended up in Athens when there was a small demonstration in St. Arad, which led to the bus stopping like, 3 blocks away from the square, yeah, about 3 blocks. So we ended up walking for 2.5 kilometers with our 8 kilogram bags in Athens in March when it was hot. So yeah, carry a backpack. Go on.
For this level, I had 4, 5 houses, 25.
How many days? How many days?
We were 15 days.
15 days. Wow. We are worse.
4 or 5,000, no, one long pair of pants and 4 shorts. And 9 t-shirts. Hey, congrats. 9 t-shirts. 10 t-shirts. 9.8 kilograms. 9.8. Which my laptop is in my
That means go on speaker, so. I was just thinking in a tourist city or in a tourist park you can find those small little, they call it travel kits. You know, hygienic travel kits, you got like toothbrush, toothpaste,
You know how you
douche
can-
gel, hair gel and everything else. So.
You know how you can save money and not money relatives?
Still.
You know that they get
Legally save money.
Legally save money. Aside from those samples you see everywhere being given out, you all know them, they have them in magazines or whatever. Those are excellent. Save them and carry them with you when you travel. They save a lot of money. They can be a shooting, they can be something, whatever you want. Then you can always keep some of the bottles. There are always some small bottles you're going to use for something. Keep those vitamin bottles, which are plastic. Keep those, clean them, and when you travel, just put some of your favorite shampoo there and carry that with you. It goes in your carry-on because it's not more than 100 milliliters. first, and you have enough, at least till you get there and settle down maybe. So always do that. Don't exactly spend time and money on toilets. And I've learned that from a friend of mine who is much better light traveler than I am. What do you do when you know you're going to stay longer? Like, ask someone to work out a little bit. So, for example, when I go somewhere, I'm not like, okay, I'm going to just go around somewhere and not do anything, like walking or maybe jogging. Do you pack workout clothes, or do you keep your style so that your day clothes can be workout clothes?
I don't even work out at home.
Well, on a trip, actually, in my opinion, I don't go and jog on a trip. I walk enough, sightseeing, and trust me, every time I'm going on a trip, for at least a weekend, I'm losing weight. And when I come back, it stays that way. It stays that way. But the thing is, you're walking all day long, you're eating scarce, and you're eating, usually for those that are low budget, you kind of try and getting street food instead of going to a restaurant or something. So there's another good tip. Plus, as I said, if you have a small backpack that you took with you, you can put in, for example, other than water, you can put in like sandwiches, or you can get to a shop nearby. To your hotel, you can get like I don't know, salami and stuff like that. Put it in your backpack and just find a nice park. Picnic, and you go and have a picnic. You know, it's just like like I think it's a very good idea. It's something different. You know, like it's not necessary to go into a restaurant and try the original cuisine from a country like every day. You can do that once on your trip. It's enough.
I like to try McDonald's in every country.
Oh, gracious, right?
Well, you have a good metabolism. Or you travel a lot.
Well, Adrian is right. You don't necessarily need to pack any travel clothes, any workout clothes. You just have to pack something which you feel comfortable in, and always pack very good walking shoes.
Yeah.
Don't pack new shoes.
Be there.
That is the worst thing that can happen to you. Pack a pair of new shoes. I've done that last year. Thank you very much.
Norbert, have you done that?
And I was really fast. And I was standing in a tent, and it rained, and of course we got some time.
That's why I always bring flip-flops.
I had flip-flops, but in the city I was wearing something like this. But they were new. And let's say that 12 kilometers in Budapest on the hills, well, I came back with some very sore feet. But I still love to walk a lot. And I still came back with sore feet from Athens, because again it rained. Sorry, I like rain. Always pack about a week's worth of clothes, regardless for how long you travel. Okay, not if you travel for 2 days, but if you travel for more than 1 week, always pack a week worth of clothes. That's enough. Or shall we say outfits? Because we go to another story. Do you like to wear colors that stand out? Or do you like to wear clothes which are comfortable and are easy to clean and the colors don't run out?
Colors that stand out.
My t-shirts.
And when you have a price, and when you have to do the laundry in the hostel, what do you do?
You don't do the laundry.
Oh yes, you do, trust me. When you're staying for laundry, you will do the laundry in the hostel sink. And you're going to break, please don't let it run. Don't let the color run, don't let the color run.
Well, just buy you one.
Just
Unless you're on a low budget, and you go like, a new t-shirt.
You're never on a
Smaller without color. Smaller without color.
Not necessarily smaller, but you can change colors, you know. White one with a red one, you got two. pinkish.
I'm not talking necessarily about, you know. I'm not
Anyone
talking,
interested in some counterfeit Armani or
I'm not
some
talking
glasses?
about going just very, very low budget. I'm talking when you travel for longer than a week or 2 or 3. Trust me, you will end up doing some laundry. That's a giveaway. You cannot just go and buy a new t-shirt. Where the hell would you put it then? You will have to do things like that. What do you do with the electronics? What do you carry with you guys? I know, phone and camera, that's everybody.
Yeah, batteries.
What
That's
is
all.
it?
Camera.
Occasionally, Hey! With So usually people, I have a question here because I ran into this problem. Well, I got a new camera. Okay, it wasn't here, but it wasn't what I expected. That's your phone.
With the camera.
Not yours. Okay, so I got a new camera and it wasn't what I asked for. Of course, usually you can ask and then you don't get it, but still it was a very good choice because that's awesome. It's awesome. But the thing is, I got a camera with a rechargeable battery, and it's not a regular battery. It's with you know, those square ones.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what do you do when you have this problem and you get, of course, you have to buy another replacement rechargeable battery. It's called, I don't know, those are rechargeable batteries or something similar. So I have them both, but you can only charge them within the camera.
I've got one camera, yeah.
And tips for that, because I'm confused. I'm going like this. I consume both of the batteries. Taking pictures, I take lots of pictures, like I don't know, 10,000 pictures the last 2 years. So basically, and I've been in like 6 countries, so not very complicated. But anyway, the idea is I'm taking a lot of pictures, and I always end up draining both of the batteries. And I don't want to invest and get another battery. So, any trips instead of waking up at the middle of the night and changing batteries and then going back to sleep?
Take the charger with you.
No, the charger is actually, you know, you have to plug it into the camera.
There are chargers.
Oh yeah, there are, but they are from yeah, you can find chargers for those extra batteries from the manufacturer.
But those are expensive.
Hold on. I do have exactly a camera that is an HP actually, and it's 6 or 7 years old. I travel with that a lot. I've seen Budapest again a lot. What I would do is use it throughout the day, but when I saw that the battery was half, I would only use the viewfinder because it would save a lot of battery. And
if you don't have any viewfinder like my camera has,
I might have.
Send the camera and buy a new one.
you usually can't find, you have to buy from the manufacturer. One of those
Who designed this camera?
Sorry?
Who designed this camera?
Well, I asked for a good camera. See? You got those three. So you need a special.
That's what I'm talking about. Plug into the camera.
Yeah. Yes, of course, for charging.
Plug. You can get a plug on its own that has a receiver for a USB slot receiver, and plug that in the wall.
Yes, I'm using that. I'm not charging it over the computer. I'm using it into the wall. But the problem is, I have to put in the other battery, which is always with me. So I have the other battery. You know, this is the spare one, and when I'm charging the spare one, I have to take out this one and this one. And I have to wake up in the middle of the night, do the whole procedure with no light, because I usually can't, you know, wake up everybody while doing this whole procedure. So I have the skills. I'm doing it right now, you know, blindfolded. But the problem is, well, I'm slicing in half my sleep.
get picky when.
Both batteries are gone during one day?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
That's why I said I'm doing like 10,000 pictures within this year. And it's like 6 months. 7, because this month is not
Come on, you're doing more pictures than me every day. I did more than 2
Well, let me just tell you, these 4 pictures are made within 3 months, and these are with my phone. Once the battery ran out, both batteries ran out of the camera.
So that means that all your pictures made with the camera were pretty bad.
No, very good. But the problem is to print them out. I kind of forgot to take them, so I was like, "Can I send an email and you can print it?" Yes. So that's basically, well, you know, smartphone. Okay, let's get back to the packing.
Any other tips you guys have? Please, I know you must have some tips.
I like to take like shirts that you can just stuff in your bag and they don't require iron. Like this sort of shirt that doesn't have creases.
So it doesn't crease. Exactly. Always pack clothes that are easy to wear and easy to pack. Because as he said, if there's not creasing, then you can just put from the rubbish, put it on you, and that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much how you see me walking in towns, either in such shirt which don't crease, or in jeans or something like that, because that's easy and you don't get very hot when it's very hot. And most importantly, when you know you're going to a destination which has, you know, unreliable weather, like say you're going in spring and you know it can be either very hot or it can be very cold, what do? Pack your entire wardrobe?
That's not it.
Oh, that's the cheapest.
Something like just somewhere, and not London.
Fuck you,
I've been to London in March. I've been to London in
All
March.
those rainy days, right?
I've been there for 5 days and it hasn't rained in any of them. Hasn't.
March.
March last year, seriously. 5 days in London, no drop of rain. 5 days in at least this year, rained a lot. The trick is layering. That's it, layering. One t-shirt with long sleeve, one t-shirt with short sleeve, maybe something of fleecy, or a waterproof jacket. That's it, that's all you need. That's what you would wear on the plane as well, it's not a problem. Just take off the jacket and it's fine, you won't be too hot. Always try to think in terms of maximizing the things you want to achieve while minimizing the things you want to carry. If you want to go for longer, say maybe around the world trip, you know you'll be hauling your luggage to plane terminals, to buses, to metro stops. You don't want to carry your whole life with you, do you? So, pack your backpack, it will be a huge one because you will be gone for more than 2 or 3 weeks. Put it on your back and walk maybe, say, 3 streets or so. If you're too tired, if you're that tired, that's way too much. Just drop all of it and start from scratch. Maybe end up with half the weight. And one of the things that my colleagues have taught me is bring half the luggage and twice the money. Do you know what I say that? Why would that be?
Because you're always coming back with souvenirs.
Forget the souvenirs. It's always important to have emergency money. Definitely. Even if it's just, say, half the price of your plane ticket. Just have an emergency money. You never know what's going to happen. You don't have to be very wealthy and carry way too much money. But always have some backup money with you. And never keep your money in the same place. Never. Ever.
You got like 4 pockets, please.
I'm not talking about pockets. I'm talking about stashing them anywhere. And one time I was stashing them somewhere, I couldn't find it myself. So I was like, the hell? And then like this, or can we go to the next?
If you have a problem with space, not with weight, you can use always the bag.
Vacuum bag.
Yeah. Vacuum bag.
Yeah.
Or
You
a very
just break
easy,
your clothes.
or a very easy to do that.
Break that. Ah, okay. You're gonna start this break.
A very easy thing to do that is roll them up.
Yeah.
Everything like that.
just use a thingy.
Just a hat. Just
Use the hat. Good. So whoever catches it has to talk. Has to say.
Don't throw it, please.
It's gonna
No, just go with
it's gonna go like this.
No, we should go home. Everybody.
Okay.
I really want to hear it, but then you start.
Okay. Then I'll
I go last.
Then I'll start. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Well, I've been to just a few countries, so I haven't seen like whole world and stuff. Like my shirt would say, but it's in Romanian. So.
What does it say?
It says I like to go. Well, I like to go. Yeah, to the world wide, all wide. Yeah, for far and wide. There you go. It's it's a Romanian saying. It has a nice way to it. So like a short poem, you know, like a haiku. Right. You could, yes, right. Yeah. Okay, so I've been so far to Hungary, Czech Republic, Serbia, Croatia, Poland, and a bit of Germany, plus Italy and Milan. So out of all these countries, I would definitely go into Poland. I have Polish bosses. I work for a Polish company. I've been there like overall like a month, and out of the 5 cities I've seen, 4 of them were like wow, and I would move there definitely. Jelenia Góra, it's 30 kilometers away from the border with the Czech Republic. It's like 90 kilometers south from Prague.
So I did my...
No, sorry.
I lived in Poland for a year.
We have questions.
I lived there for 1 year.
So it's quite close to Germany also, Jelenia Góra, and it's within the mountains. It has a lot of skiing, so a lot of places, and the old town is pretty big, and you have a lot of buildings to see there, and it looks awesome. There are very good companies there, especially since part of the companies I work for has a shop there. It's not a shop, it's a whole factory. But it's not just the scenery, it's the people. They were like awesome. They have very, very good bookstores and libraries, and they love books. So.
Speak Polish?
A bit, as in I wouldn't type of person and stuff like that, but when it comes to words like chef, I'm like, what? So there's a word my boss tried to teach me a few days ago. It had 9 consonants. What?
9 consonants.
Consonants, one after the other. Was like, and I was like, no, like shit. I give up. You win. And Jelenia Góra, it's very good. It's a very beautiful city. You should go there at least for a weekend. You can cover it within a weekend. And you should go during winter. Of course, it's minus 20 degrees. It's kind of freezing, but you have lots of skiing to do and stuff like that.
Yeah, what I was thinking about, it's already Poland. Wow, within the mountains.
Well, Poland, people don't know it, but Poland is a country of 1,000 lakes. So actually they're more famous about their lakes, and I've been to one of the best restaurants I've been ever actually on the lake in Olsztyn, which is northern part of Poland, close to the sea, the northern sea, and it's awesome. The food was great, the scenery was great. Oh damn! I should have printed out that picture. I took a very nice picture. You can see the lake and how it's called?
Bridge.
No, the thing that you type pier, yeah, and the wooden pier, you know, because I've seen it. It's awesome. They have like lakes every 100 meters or something. So I wouldn't say it's actually not. I would say it's nice to go to the mountains involved.
No, I was talking just about the weather.
Oh, trust me, it's fun. It's not so cold.
It's a life-changing experience. Go to Bali.
Go.
Which one? I want to get absolutely everyone. Oh, come on, the city and the reason. That's it. You don't have to talk as much as he does.
Oh, you go.
I like Portugal, but I was there for 6 months in Erasmus. In Coimbra, it's a nice city, but I don't know if I
A dream city where you want to live? Maybe?
Where you've never been, but
You've never been, but you've seen movies or read about it or seen pictures.
something like, I don't know, the City of Angels.
I don't know. For sure I can live in Arad.
So you wouldn't move?
I don't know. I was in Austria, Italy, Greece, Germany, Poland.
I love so many countries.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I know I haven't seen that much, but I think home is home.
Okay. Alessandro, go, your turn.
Where should I start? Let's start.
You're gonna exceed me?
From my Erasmus. I was in Coimbra with them for 1 year, for 6 months with them. I extended my period in Coimbra. I extended my Erasmus for another 6 months. And Coimbra it's amazing for students, but not for study. Partying is great, but studying is you don't have, unless if you want, you don't have time.
They have one of the oldest universities in Portugal.
Yeah, I think it's the second oldest university in Europe or in the world.
After
probably.
Bologna?
Yeah, after Bologna. Yeah. And actually was in Lisbon at the beginning. Then the king moved in Coimbra. I don't know. Lisbon. I was in Lisbon, but it's not my kind of city. Not so many inhabitants, but it's too large, too big city. Porto is, I think it's great, better than Lisbon. Talking about Portugal. Never been in Spain, I would like to go, but Tenerife is Spain.
Yeah, but it's something else.
Yeah. I've been in France, Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Poland, Romania, Greece, England. I lived in London for 1 month, and I love London, but it's not my city. I was born in Palermo, sun, sea, so I can't live there. Northern country is not my favorite country. That's why I'd like to move in Australia.
Wow.
It's my dream country because you can find everything. You can find everything. Even if it's really far away, I think it's a great deal, no?
Okay, can I say something?
Like, yeah.
Of course you can.
It's a great deal. It has everything, and on top of that, it has the most, well, let's just say, no, it has the largest population of venomous snakes in the whole world per square meter. Would you list that?
I know that, but what can I say? In Sicily we have mafia.
You can kill somebody without face.
No.
So actually the largest population of guns per square meter?
No, I'm joking. No, it's not Sicily. You've been there.
Of course, you don't go on the internet.
You've been there. I'm just using jokes. It's not very dangerous. Not anymore. Because it was, but now it's mafia is another thing. It's too big. By the way, I don't know, I prefer islands.
You prefer?
Yeah, I don't really like big cities because too much traffic. Norbert thinks different because he doesn't have driving license. Being in traffic, driving for 2 hours, trust me, it's not something you want.
But the iPod is going, music.
Yeah, but
And you can use a lot of it.
when it's summer, you have AC on, iPod, music, and everything you want, friends, okay. But when it's winter, it's raining, and you have to, it's Saturday night, you're late, your friends are waiting for you, and it's 1 kilometer traffic in the center. Oh gosh, go back home and sleep. So
that's why you would choose Australia.
Yeah, and also because
Have you been there?
not yet.
Good.
Also because of this crisis now that it's going all around the world, but it's not really including Australia. It's kind of separate world.
Yeah, kind of true.
Just like a kangaroo.
Many countries. I've always only been to Germany, and I've been one day in France, in Strasbourg. And up until now, I pretty much can say that Germany is like one of my favorite countries. But this because of the history. It's because of the history. Also, and
Norbert, you haven't seen the countryside, the mountains. For example, one of the most beautiful castles you can find ever is in Germany.
Which one? If you know what's the pronunciation, I know what.
Wait, just a second. Vice,
Something like that, yeah.
yeah, like something, just,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Neuschwanstein. Yes, that one. It's one of the most beautiful castles.
It's amazing.
So, don't talk bad about Germany. You have to go there and see it.
Wait a minute. Wait, shut up. My mother is from Germany. She's the castle in the mountain you need. Okay? Because you're not going out tonight. Why? Shut up. You don't need to go to Germany. Mom, is something wrong? No. Did I do something? No. You're that kid. Can I? No.
Okay, let's go back.
And you can go to somewhere really cool.
Yeah.
Germany. But not all, they're really cool. The people I've met.
Mom, she's not very well. It's like Sandra.
Yeah.
Well, my aunt and uncle are there, and they're pretty cool. Well, I feel like screwed up their house, but
They are Romanians, right?
yes, they're Romanian. But still, they adapted to their lifestyle. You know, there's so much there. They adapted to their lifestyle and the way the Germans think. So they're mostly German now.
If you like old people, don't go to them.
It's okay. I would also like to visit Ireland and Portugal. My mother was in Portugal, and what she told me was very interesting. And she visited Porto, and like she fell in love with the city, and that's why the way she described it, they made me want to go there too. And Ireland, I would like to visit Ireland because of a movie that I saw. It's called Book of Saints, and
Yeah,
Yes, I love.
the movie.
it really made me want to go there. Yeah. And a city that I would like to live in would be Constance.
In Germany, it's at the border of Germany, Switzerland, and Austria.
Yes, the Lake Bodensee.
Yeah.
Links them all.
Yeah, and you actually go something like this: Germany, Switzerland, Austria.
And also with the boat on the lake, it's really cool. And they also have there the statue of Zeppelin.
Yes.
And like Zeppelin rides, of course it's pretty expensive, but at least you can watch as you go.
Yeah, there's a statue of a mermaid or something, I think.
right? In Copenhagen, that's in Copenhagen, but there's one also in Constantine, I think.
Not a mermaid, but there's a huge statue of a woman.
Of a woman, yeah.
Holding like
Something, yeah.
two children or something. And
Yeah.
like she's spinning. And also there's sea life there. It's really like the aquarium and you can pass through it.
So you would move to Constance?
Yes, Constance. And also the architecture you see there.
You would actually live in 3 countries.
Yes. You're just in the middle of the lake and you're like peripheral.
You would be totally international.
Imagine your status is on Facebook.
Unfortunately.
That's all.
So yes, I believe in God.